So what I'm going to show you is the partial product strategy, and this is going to be used for students who are just to show them another form of multiplying two-digit numbers. So what we're going to do is do 15 times 19. First, what we have to do is break down these numbers. So the 15 is 10 plus 5, and the other one is 19 is going to be, 10 plus 9. What we now want to do is called the FOIL method, and this just stands for first, outside, inside, and last. So what we're going to do first is start with our first numbers, which would be 10 and 10. So it would look like this: 10 times 10, and then you're going to add our outside numbers, which is 10 and 9. So we're going to multiply 10 times 9, and then we're going to do the inside, which is 5 and 10, or 10 times 5. And then we're going to do our last numbers, which is 5 and 9. What we want to do is now solve the ones that are inside the parentheses. So 10 times 10 would be 100. 10 times 9 would be 90. 5 times 10 would be 50. And 5 times 9 would be 45. And what you want to do now is just add them up. And that would be 5. That's 9 and 9 would be 18. You carry your 1, and that's 285. What you then want to show them is have visual representations. So I had to make my graph chart, but this is what it would look like. So we have right here the 10 times 10. So that's represented by 10 across and 10 down. Next we have 10 and 9. So we have 10 down and 9 across. Next we would have 5 and 10. So we have 5 down and 10 across. And lastly we have 5 down and 9 across. And each box, or each main box, should have the this amount of little squares inside. So inside 10 times 10, which was 100, we should have 100 squares in here in total. 10 times 9 was 90, so we should have 90 squares. 5 times 10 is 50. We should have 50 squares. And last, we should have 5 times 9, which is 45. And we should have a complete of total 45 squares. So if you add all of these up, your total should be 285. And that would be your total. And how you represent partial product multiplication.